Kickoff. Every match, every half, and every goal starts exactly the same way. The ball is placed stationary on the center spot, every player must stay inside their own half, and the defending team has to remain outside the center circle. The referee blows the whistle, the ball gets kicked, and the game is underway. Simple. And yes, you can technically score directly from a kickoff. Almost nobody ever does. But the laws of the game say you absolutely can. Ball in and out of play. The ball is out of play only when it completely crosses the touchline or goal line. Every bit of it, not just half. If even a tiny part of the ball is still touching the line, play continues. It also stays in play if it bounces off the goalpost, crossbar, or even the corner flag and remains on the pitch. The only other way the ball goes dead is when the referee stops play. Until then, the game never stops. Scoring a goal. The objective of football is simple. Score more goals than your opponent. But for a goal to count, the entire ball must completely cross the goal line, between the goal posts and under the crossbar. If even a small part of the ball is still touching the line, it's not a goal. And if the attacking team commits a foul or another offense during the build-up, the goal is disallowed. When the final whistle blows, the team with the most legal goals wins the match. Offside. The rule everyone argues about at family dinners. A player is in an offside position if any part of their head, body, or legs is closer to the opponent's goal line than both the ball and the second last defender, usually the last outfield player. But here's the key. Simply standing offside isn't an offense. You only get penalized if you become involved in the play by receiving the ball, interfering with an opponent, or gaining an advantage from that position. And here's a bonus. You can never be offside directly from a goal kick, throw in, or corner kick. VAR loves this rule. Fans, not so much. Fouls and misconduct. Kick someone, foul, trip someone, foul, push, hold, punch, or recklessly jump into an opponent, also a foul. That's the physical side of the game. Misconduct is about behavior, arguing with the referee, wasting time, diving, or showing unsporting conduct. A yellow card is an official warning. Pick up a second yellow in the same match, and it automatically becomes a red card. A straight red card is even worse. It means you're sent off immediately, and your team has to play the rest of the match with just 10 players. Direct free kick, awarded for physical fouls or deliberate handballs committed outside the penalty area. The ball is placed exactly where the offense occurred, and the defending team must stand at least 10 yards away until it's in play. The best part, you can shoot directly at goal without the ball touching anyone else first. This is how legends like Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi have broken hearts around the world with spectacular free kicks for nearly 2 decades. Indirect free kick. It looks just like a direct free kick, but there's one crucial difference. You cannot score directly. Before a goal can count, the ball must touch another player first. The referee signals an indirect free kick by holding one arm straight up in the air until the ball is touched. It's awarded for technical offenses rather than physical fouls. Things like dangerous play, a goalkeeper holding the ball for more than 6 seconds, or picking up a deliberate back pass from a teammate. That back pass rule confused everyone when it was introduced. Honestly, it still does. Penalty kick, the most dramatic moment in football. A penalty kick is awarded when a defending player commits a direct free kick offense inside their own penalty area. The ball is placed on the penalty spot exactly 12 yards from goal. Everyone except the kicker and the goalkeeper must stay outside the penalty area and behind the penalty mark until the ball is struck. The goalkeeper must keep at least 1 foot on or above the goal line when the kick is taken. One player, one goalkeeper, one shot. Entire nations hold their breath. Throw in. When the ball completely crosses the touchline, the team that didn't touch it last gets a throw in. Sounds simple, but there are rules. Both feet must stay on or behind the touchline, and the ball must be thrown from behind and over the head using both hands. Lift a foot or throw it the wrong way, and possession goes straight to the other team. And no, you cannot score directly from a throw in. Goal kick. When an attacking player sends the ball completely over the opponent's goal line without scoring, the defending team is awarded a goal kick. The ball is placed anywhere inside the goal area, and the opposing players must stay outside the penalty area until the ball is in play. Here's a fun fact. You can actually score directly from a goal kick into the opponent's net. It doesn't happen often, but in 2023, Leandro Requena did exactly that with an incredible goal from nearly 100 meters away. Corner kick. When a defending player is the last to touch the ball before it completely crosses their own goal line without going into the goal, the attacking team is awarded a corner kick. The ball is placed inside the corner arc nearest to where it went out, and all defenders must stay at least 10 yards away until the kick is taken. And yes, you can score directly from a corner. It's called an Olympico goal. Goalkeeper rules. Goalkeepers are the only players allowed to use their hands, but only inside their own penalty area. Step outside the box, and they're just another outfield player. They also can't hold the ball for more than 6 seconds, although referees rarely enforce that rule. And here's a big one. If a teammate deliberately kicks the ball back to them with their foot, the goalkeeper cannot pick it up with their hands. They have to play it with their feet instead. Break that rule, and the other team gets an indirect free kick. Advantage rule. A player gets fouled, but the ball rolls perfectly to a teammate with a great chance to attack. Does the referee stop play immediately? Not always. Instead, they can play the advantage, allowing the game to continue if stopping it would actually hurt the fouled team more. The referee signals this by extending both arms forward. If the attacking move breaks down within a few seconds and no real advantage was gained, the referee can still bring play back and award the original free kick. Drop ball. Sometimes the referee has to stop play for something that isn't anyone's fault. an injury, a ball striking the referee, or even a pitch invader. So how does the game restart? With a drop ball. If play was stopped inside the penalty area, the ball is dropped to the goalkeeper. Everywhere else, it's dropped to the player from the team that last touched the ball. All other players must stay at least 4.5 meters away until the ball touches the ground. Substitutions. Each team is allowed up to 5 substitutions during a match, but there's a catch. Those 5 changes can only be made across 3 substitution windows, not counting halftime, which doesn't use up a window. Before a substitution can happen, the referee must be informed, and the player leaving the field has to completely exit the pitch before the replacement enters from the halfway line. Knowing when to use those 5 substitutions can change a game. Use them wisely and you can turn a defeat into a victory. Waste them too early, and an injury late in the match can leave your team in serious trouble. Added time. Each half lasts 45 minutes, but the clock never stops for substitutions, injuries, goal celebrations, VAR checks, or players taking forever to restart play. So the referee keeps track of every delay and adds that lost time to the end of each half. That's called added time. Near the 45th and 95th minutes, the 4th official raises an electronic board showing the minimum number of added minutes. Minimum is the key word. The referee can always add more if even more time is lost. Some of football's most unforgettable goals have been scored when the clock seemed to have already run out. Extra time. When a knockout match is still tied after the full 90 minutes, the game doesn't end there. Instead, it goes to extra time. 2 additional halves of 15 minutes each, with a short break in between, but no traditional half time. If one team scores more goals during those 30 minutes, they win the match. But if the scores are still level after 120 minutes, the winner is decided by a penalty shootout. Extra time has produced some of football's most unforgettable moments. Penalty shootout. Still level after extra time, then it's time for a penalty shootout. Each team selects 5 players to take penalties, alternating 1 kick at a time. The team with the most goals after 5 kicks wins. If the scores are still tied, it goes to sudden death. One team scores, the other misses, and it's over. It's the most nerve-shredding, unfair, brilliant, and chaotic way to decide a football match. Goalkeepers become heroes. Penalty takers become legends or villains. There is no in between. VAR, Video Assistant Referee, or VAR, is an extra team of officials watching the match through multiple camera angles, but they can't review everything. VAR only steps in for 4 situations: goals and offenses leading up to them, penalty decisions, direct red cards, and cases of mistaken identity. If needed, the on-field referee can review the footage on a pitch side monitor before making the final decision. Some fans love VAR for correcting costly mistakes. Others hate it for turning every goal celebration into an anxious wait. Referees authority. The referee is the highest authority on the pitch. From the moment they step onto the field until the moment they leave, they have the final say on every decision: goals, fouls, cards, penalties, and even whether the match continues. Players can complain, coaches can argue, fans can scream from the stands. It won't change the decision. Respecting the referee is one of the fundamental laws of football. Their word is final, always has been, always will be.